You think $7 for a Starbucks latte is bad? Now imagine inflation in the US jumping past 7%. That's not just a number on a government report. It's a direct punch to your wallet. Rent, gas, groceries, tuition, everything goes up. And for Gen Z, the generation already juggling student loans, insane rent, and trying to buy a first home, this isn't just inconvenient, it's a financial nightmare. But in every crisis, there are winners and losers. The question is, which side will you be on? Let's start with savings accounts. Sounds safe, right? Wrong. Big banks usually pay around 0.5% interest, maybe 4 to 5% if you're using an online bank. But with inflation at 7%, you're still losing money every single day. If you've got $5,000 sitting there, 1 year later it buys you the equivalent of only $4,650. Your safe money is actually melting. That's what I call an invisible tax. So where do people run when they lose faith in the dollar? Gold and Bitcoin. Gold has always been the old school safe haven, and in times of high inflation, demand explodes. Bitcoin? It's risky and volatile, but for Gen Z, it feels like digital gold. Modern, borderless, and easy to buy. If you're in early, you might ride the wave, but if you chase late, you risk getting stuck at the peak. And then there's real estate, the classic American dream. If you already bought a house with a super low mortgage rate from 2020 or 2021, congratulations, you basically won the lottery. You get to pay back cheap debt with dollars that are losing value every day. But for Gen Z trying to buy now, it's brutal. Prices are sky high, mortgage rates are double what they used to be, and monthly payments feel impossible. So, homeowners with fixed low rates survive. First-time buyers? Crushed under the weight of debt. What about the stock market? That's where inflation separates the strong from the weak. Companies tied to real assets, oil, energy, metals, agriculture, they thrive because prices of what they sell go up. But businesses that depend on cheap money, like unprofitable tech, luxury retail, or banks drowning in bad loans, they suffer. In that kind of market, the S&P 500 doesn't move as one. It's no longer stocks go up, it's survival of the fittest. So here's the bigger picture. Keep cash, you lose quietly. Hold gold or Bitcoin. You might survive, maybe even win, if you play it smart. Own a house with a cheap mortgage? You're golden. Try to buy one now? Tough luck. And in stocks, only the smart Gen Z investors who pick the right industries will stand tall. Because the truth about money is simple. Whenever debt grows too big, the currency loses value. And once inflation crosses 7%, that truth becomes impossible to ignore. The only question is, will you let inflation crush you, or will you adapt and survive? This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please do your own research or consult a licensed professional before making financial decisions.